do some refinement. Eventually, through that process, you have to get some sort of certification, okay? You're already halfway down the road, my friend. You're in CERDAC, and they're paying you, especially if they're paying you $1 million to do some fine-tuning, I guess, and more testing and making this thing operate more, okay? You're better than halfway down the road to actually getting it certified, which is what you're going to need before it actually gets deployed anywhere, okay? And it doesn't matter whether it's deployed by the Army or deployed as a service by DISA, which is how DISA would do it, okay? DISA would do it too. If you understand who DISA is and how they work, okay? And I've been selling to DISA for 40 years, okay? DISA is a very risk-averse agency. They don't have a very high success rate when it comes to new technology. That's really new. That's like basically in beta test mode. They don't do very well at that. All right. They do much better deploying COTS off-the-shelf stuff that's already been tested, certified. Now you can take your product if it's COTS and put it in the Joint Interoperability Test Center, or JITC, which DISA manages. It's one of their divisions, if you will, and then get it certified for operating over the Defense Network, DoD, the DoDIN, DoD. DISA is the one who certifies that. Okay.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Who we get that in with? The joint operability, just all that stuff again. I kind of missed it.
Yeah, it's called the Joint Interoperability Test Center, or JITC.
Gotcha.
JITC.
Got it.
Okay. And that's the main test facility is at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. You don't want to go there in the summertime. You want to go there now because it's always hot out there. It's like, the southernmost part of Arizona. It's beautiful out there, but it's, great place to go golfing, but you got to watch out for the rattlesnakes. Small ones.
Fair.
But, so that's one thing to do, okay? So, but you're already going down the right path, okay? You can tell your customer that they're doing the right thing. Get in there with CERDAC, okay? CERDAC will, which is, CERDAC is Army. It's part of the old, U.S. Army CCOM, so they're up at Aberdeen Proving Ground, but you already know that, right?
Yep.
Aberdeen's right down the road, so to speak. So once CERDAC is instead of doing a DoDIN or JITC certification, CERDAC, being Army, will issue what they call a Certificate of Networthiness, or a CON, all right?
Okay.
It's equivalent to having a JITC certification, okay?
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So once you get down that road with CERDAC, and CERDAC signs off on the Certificate of Networthiness, you basically walk in the door with DISA and say, look, the Army's going to start using this thing, and we think that you, DISA, should put this into your backbone network. DISA has a satellite backbone network. They operate teleports all around the world, okay?
Yeah.
So you got, DISA with their big teleports, work on both, military satellites, KU band, X band, okay, the old Discus satellites, the new MILCOM satellites, MILSTAR, and so on, and then you got DISA with all of their commercial satellite capacity. So you've got this huge market within DISA, but it takes a while, but you're already doing that. You're already getting that certification through CERDAC. I mean, you couldn't be doing it. You can probably get it done faster at CERDAC than you can at DISA. So,
really? Interesting. So something that I've heard before is that something that I've heard before, if you want to sell this to the Army, is that the way and correct me if I'm wrong, is that the way it works is that you have to get this in the CERDAC. It has to be certified. Then you have to have some kind of letter of request made by someone in the Army, and then you begin kind of producing stuff, manufacturing. And I've been told that like the difference between DISA and the Army is that the Army, it's not necessarily like an incumbent need. Like there are tactical teams that need this right now, but they'll sign the contract and you produce $50 million worth, and Some of it goes in the field, and some of it stays on the shelf.